Hello and welcome to our October segment of Afternoons with Andy. We have a lot to talk about, so let's go ahead and get started. So Andy, we're going to kind of start to see, a shift in deposit pricing in our communities. Can you talk a little bit about what we can expect over the 6 to 12 months with deposit rates? What does this mean with, money market rates and just kind of everything encompassing that?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, we talked about it on the last one about the Fed making interest rate cuts, and economically, I think we're going to see more of that over this span of 2025. What that'll start to do is have a changing landscape with what members' return is on deposit account rates, CD rates, money markets, those type of things. And we're certainly focused on being a leader in that conversation when it comes to rate pricing and not getting into this just looking across the street and seeing what the bank's doing over there, and making sure that we're doing what's appropriate for Intera, our members, our interest rate margin. More to come on that, but it's definitely a changing landscape right now.
Moving on, we want to talk about our fall Our Passion is Your Success Gallup survey that is now live through Thursday, October 31st. Andy, can you kind of explain just about employee participation, why that's important? And, we take that feedback and we want to make changes in the credit union to help. Right. Has there been a specific instance where we've taken feedback since we've had the survey and really, changed based on that?
Yeah, a specific instance that I could give about how we've taken the Gallup feedback and then put it to use is most recently we've started a focus group with some of our most tenured employees, trying to gain more feedback from them based on survey responses, understanding maybe what they specifically mean by the responses, how can we engage them in a new way or a different way. If you've been here a long time, you might feel like, yeah, this is just the old hat, nothing's really changing, or I don't like how this thing's changed and here's why. And so we get to hear from them. I think that's a unique way that we can reach into different groups of employees in the company and take their feedback and then put new action plans on top of our already divisional action plans in place to try to make their experience better and improve upon their response every day.
It really makes people feel like their voice is heard when they're a part of those focus groups. And, awesome. Okay, we wanted to end with our mission moment. Now, this month, October, Cybersecurity Month, which we've already sent out a little piece about, but we want to specifically focus on the technology department.
Absolutely. So I think that they're sort of an unheralded, unrecognizable group at times, but they do so much for our members. They do so much for our employees because they're working every day to protect our members' data and their money and everything about that. But they're also working to try to educate our employees about what to do and what not to do. All of our employees have to go through a lot of different training to try to help them be able to identify those risks that exist, because there's so many. And so many institutions out there have had troubles with this where I don't think they've had the depth and breadth of training and development for or around cybersecurity in their institution, and they've had issues and it causes major problems. And we've been fortunate enough not to have that, but it's always important for us to be diligent about cybersecurity and how we use information, how we use email, how we interact with the information that we do have. And this team is top notch for preparedness for our organization and for our staff, and they're always reporting great results of engagement from our staff, which I think is a testament to just the work that they do and the style and process and platform that they push that out to makes it easy to interact with for our staff, and I think they just do an exceptional job. So I want to give them some kudos and just a shout out.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for watching this month's Afternoons with Andy, and we will see you in November.